Very good morning. This is Dr. Ayyaparajan from School of Commerce. Today I am going to share a topic on human resource management. First of all, before entering into this topic, first we can see about the course. Course code 19PG CFE 308. The course name Human Resource Management, Unit 5, Module title Training Methods in HRM. First we can see the learning objectives. Learning objectives. First, to understand about the training. Second, to understand about different types of training methods in human resource management. Now let's see what is training and training methods. I think everyone know about training. You may hear about this word every place. Whenever you are in schools or whenever you are in specific programs, you may know about this type of training. Training is mandatory for each and every employees, those who are newly joined in an organization, because it will help the new employees to learn about or to know about the organization policies, procedures, rules and regulations, and more detail about the job, how they want to perform in a specific period of time, and to whom they want to report, and what is the task assigned, how to attain the task in a specific period of time in a qualitative way. For this, they need this training is mandatory for every new employees in an organization. The training may be vary, depends upon the organizations or the nature of the job. The things will be changed. Before entering into the detail about this training, first of all, we can know what is training. Training is the progress for providing requires skill to employees for doing the job effectively, skillfully, and qualitatively. Whenever the training will help to perform the job effectively. You want to perform in a job effectively, you need good training programs. That's why you take any organization, they will give 6 months duration of training program to perform in a job effectively. The skillfully in the sense how a technical job or a specific task should be performed. Without knowing any technical skill, you cannot able to perform. For example, a person working in an organization, he used typewriting machines in the initial stage. Now, due to the technology revolution, now all the organizations are transformed into technical, like systemized way. They want to know about how to handle the computers. There, the training is required in a skillful way, technical and also in a practical way. And other thing is qualitatively. We can make the things into two ways. One is quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative in the sense it is in numbers. How many times you attain this task, how much time it takes. Like this, it is projected in the numbers, but in a qualitative way, how you attain, whether it is attained or not, that matters. Qualitative way. whether the things are attained in a specific period of time which is allocated by the industry in a right way. Expected outcome is attained or not, that comes under the qualitative way. Okay, the next, the training of employees is not a continuous, but it is also a periodical and given a specified time. You think that the training is a continuous process? No, it is not a continuous process, but it is a periodical, because a specific period of time is spent for a specific period of training. Okay, because we cannot spend lot of time on the training, because it costs more when you are giving more training to the employees. The industry want to spend lot of money, manpower for the training program. That's why they have a specific time period to train the employees. Next, generally training will be given by an expert or a professional related to the field of a job. If you take any training programs, it will be trained by an expert. You can see many industries, the general manager or their superior only they train the juniors, because they know very well about the industry policies, job nature, procedures, how they can approach them, how they want to approach, everything they know very clearly. That's why majority of the training program will be led by the experts, and moreover they invite the professionals from outside the organizations to train in a specific related field. For example, IT, a new software is introduced. Now ERP is a mandatory for every organization. There, the industry people who are working there, they don't know how to handle the things. There, they need some experts who are providing the support to the industry on a particular way. For example, ERP installation is taken up means the specific industry will come and train the people in the organizations. There, they are the expert in the particular field. They will give a lot of training on a specific period of time, and they will go for the assignments. So the training is a specific training is more about a time period. It is skillful and qualitative way, and also it provided by the expert members. Okay, here there is an image. You can see that training is all about coaching, teaching, knowledge, skill, exercise, learn, develop. Okay, now in the training, what are the training methods are there? There are two different types of methods are there. One is on the job training, off the job training. Now let's see what is on the job training. On the job training, this type of training also known as job instruction training, JIT. In a short form it is called as JIT, job instruction training. This is the most commonly used method. Because every organization they have these type of training program. Just they will teach about the job, how to perform, how they want to work, what is their policies, everything clearly explained in this type of training methods. Under this method, the individual is placed on a regular job. For example, you take an IT industry. Initially, For a 6 months period of time, they will give a training. Then they will place the people in the particular project, and then they will taught the skill necessary to perform in the particular job. Your new project, they don't know how to proceed the things. The team leader will support their new employees, and they will give train, and they will give time to think how they want to react, how they want to perform. Everything will be take place. There they can naturally how a particular job is, everything they can understand by the new employees. So just instruction, JIT, is a common platform to perform in a job. This type of training is most popular in many places. Now let's see the second one is off-the-job training method. What is off-the-job training method? This method is totally different from on-the-job training method. How it is differ? The training is separated from the job situation. In the on-the-job training, the things is relevant to the job situation where you are working. Here it is totally out of the workplace. So you will learn outside the organization about the particular job. His attention is focused on learning the material related to his future job performance. What he learned from the outside, the same thing or the things that he is going to perform in the future of his job. That's why it is off the job training. He is totally away from the organization. There he will perform how he want to. There a lot of learning process will be take place. Example, here people from the working place, they will move to the other branches or the units. They want to learn what is job nature is and what type of work it is. Everything they will learn from the other branches. Then they will transfer to the head branch. There they will assign the task. These type of training comes under the off-the-job training methods. Okay, you take a institution, a professor. His regular job is teaching. He want to know about the industry scenario, what is the present industry scenario is, and he will assign from the institution. They will assign the professor to send to the some other industries to learn about the new technologies, new job scenarios, what is happening in the industries. The professor will go there and they will learn and they will equip themselves and they will transform their knowledge to the present job. This is called off-the-job training. They will sharing the knowledge in the present scenario to the new stakeholders who are joining as a student. They will learn the technologies. They know what is the reality in the industries. Everything they will understand from this method. So this is what all about the off-the-job training methods. Now we can see the detail on-the-job training methods. Types of on-the-job training. First one is job rotation. What is job rotation? It involves the movement of the trainee from one job to another one. Job rotation is taken place in an organization to the employees, newly joined employees, to aware about the entire job. What are the job is taken place inside the organization. He want to gain the knowledge and the experience from his superior or the supervisor or the trainer. These type of training gives an opportunity to the trainee to understand the problem of employees on the other job and respect them. For example, a person working in front office know what is the nature of the manager. So he will be deputed for a period of time. What is the nature of the job? He will travel along with the manager and he will learn about the things. So what are the difficulties are there? How the manager is taking a decisions? Everything he can learn from that. This is an example of job rotation. The second one is coaching. The training is placed under a particular superior who function as a coaching in a training the individual. And the individual attention is given in the coaching level. The superior will provide feedback or to the trainee on his performance and offer him some suggestion and for the improvement. Any individual will be placed under one supervisor or the trainer. He will observe clearly what he is doing and where he is strong, where he is weak. Everything will be analyzed by the trainer. Through that, the trainer will give the feedback to the employees or to the trainee how he is performing in a specific task and where he want to correct himself, what way he want to improve. Everything will be given in the coaching level. This is the second type of coaching on the job training method. Third, job instruction methods. This method is known as step-by-step training. This is under this method, the trainer explains to the trainee the way of doing a job. Knowledge, skill allow him to do the job. Any specific job directly he cannot do. Any newly placed person cannot do all the tasks. So he want to learn one by one what is the procedure, what are the things he want to proceed whenever he want to do the specific task. Everything he want to learn through the job instructions. The trainer appraise the performance, provide information and correct the trainees. When a trainer will train the trainee and apprise them where he is strong, where he is committing some mistakes and how he want to correct himself and how he can improve the performance, everything will be done through the job instruction training method. And fourth one is committee assignment. So what is committee assignment? Under this method, a group of trainees is given and asked to solve actual organization problems. It is like brainstorming method or a teamwork, we can say here. A problem, what is the real problem is faced by the industry, the task will assign to the group of people. There they will work and they will analyze and they will think and they will take a specific decisions. Here they want to try to solve the problems. It's a jointly work or a teamwork. It is to develop a teamwork. These type of training will be given on the job training methods. So these are the 4 different types of on the job training methods. Yes, after this we can see a small video clip on the job training methods. Now let's see what is off the job training methods. Off the job training method. Versatile training. What is versatile training? This method actually work conditions are stimulated in a classroom. It is like a classroom way of training. In this, whatever the materials, equipments are also used for a training method, like a stimulations. For example, how a computer will work, how a typewriting machine will work, what are the keys that they want to use to take a printout, to take a delete option. Like this, manually they will give entire type of physical training things will be taken place. with the materials. Okay, these type is used for training personnel for clerical and semi-skilled job. Yeah, if you take an example of typewriters, you're newly joined, they don't know. Initially, they basically know how to type, but initially in this particular things, how they want to correct themselves. Everything will be physically they can train in this. Okay, this is the first method. Second method, role playing. This is a popular method in the off-the-job training method. This it is defined as a method of human interaction that involves realistic behavior in an imaginary situation. For example, a particular situation is given, that how a person is reacting, how they are imagining about the particular situation, and they are reacting to that. This method of training involves action doing the practice. Action doing the practice. This method is mostly used for developing interpersonal interaction and relations. For example, a manager task. For example, a person is assigned, you want to act as a manager. This is called role play. As a manager, how he will react to the particular situation in the present scenario. What are the decisions will be taken? Everything will be done through this role playing method of training. Third, lecture method. This lecture method is a traditional and direct method of instructions. Here it is like a classroom instruction will be taken place. The instructor organizes the material and given to a group of the training in the form of talk. This is beneficial to train large group of training. In case if you are recruiting 100 and 200 people for your organization, there this type of lecture method will be used, because you cannot concentrate or you cannot focus an individual here. So you want to give elaborate lecture about the nature of the job, policies, procedures of the job, everything. So here this lecture method will help more on this type of training. This is one way of off-the-job training method. This is the most traditional one, and it is still now in many organizations they are using this type of lecture methods. Now let's see the fourth one, conference. Conference, it is the method for clerical, professional, supervisory personnel. These type of conference methods will be used. This involves a group of people who put forth ideas, examine, shares facts, ideas, assumptions, draw conclusions. Here you have given a choice to clear your doubts, or you can examine yourself how you are, you can give your ideas, assumptions, everything will be done through this conference way of off-the-job training methods. The success of this method is depends upon the leadership qualities of the person who leads the group. A team leader is a key factor for every group. If a team leader is strong in his way, then entire activities, entire things will be taken in the right place. So this conference method is another popular method of training in the off-the-job level of training. Fifth, program instruction. This method is more popular, especially in the recent scenario. In the recent year, this method becomes popular. The subject matter is to be learnt in the present scenario in the series of carefully planned sequential method. This method is expensive and time consuming, because if you want to plan this type of program, we need lot of time. You want to plan and you want to identify the trainers, and you want to bring the experts or the people to the particular place. You want to give the elaborate training about this particular programs, and it is take a lot of money on time. We want to spend a lot of money, time on this. Sometimes it will give result, sometimes it may be given not expected, but it is a very popular method in the present sector. bringing a resource person from different industry, they will oriented about the particular things and they will give. So this is called program instruction methods. Okay, and these are the different types of training program. After this, the after job training program, a small video you can see now. Let's see the summary of training programs. Okay.
Let's take a look at on-the-job training. On-the-job training, known as OTJ, is done at the worksite with the resources the employee uses to perform the job. The manager, or an employee selected by the manager, usually conducts the training one-on-one with the trainee. Because of its proven record of success, Job Instructional Training, JIT, a specific type of on-the-job training, is a popular type of training used worldwide. JIT has 4 steps, presented and described here. The first, prepare the trainee, followed by trainer presentation. Then, the trainee performs the task with follow-up. Let's take a look. Step 1, preparation of the trainee. Put the trainee at ease as you create interest in the job and encourage questions. Explain the objectives and quality and quantity of requirements and discuss their importance. Step 2, presentation of the task by the trainer. Perform the task slowly, explaining each step several times. Once the trainee seems to have the steps memorized, have the trainee explain each step as you perform the task. Prepare a written list of steps in complex tasks and give a copy to the trainee. Step 3, performance of the task by the trainee. Have the trainee perform the task slowly while explaining each step. Correct any errors, and be willing to help the trainee perform any difficult steps. Continue until the employee can perform the task proficiently. Finally, step 4, follow-up. Tell the trainee who's available to provide help with any questions or problems. Gradually give the trainee more autonomy. Begin by checking on quality and quantity frequently. Then decrease the amount of checking based on the trainee's skill level. Watch the trainee perform the task and be sure to correct any errors or faulty work procedures before they become habits. Be patient and encouraging. Even though OTJ is fairly expensive on a per-person basis, many organizations still use it heavily because of the fact that it works very well.
So now, as of now, we discuss about on-the-job training, off-the-job training, and finally we seen a video on off-the-job training method. Now we summarize the entire session. Today we learned what is training and different training methods. These are the 2 things we learned from this today's session, and for more references you can refer the textbooks L.M. Prasad, Human Resource Management, Sultan Chand Sons, New Delhi 2016. And moreover, there is a small video and the lecture notes on this website link www.mbatuitions.com, training methods in human resource management. So through this also you can learn new things. Thank you for your patient listening.